Hi again! How are you? Are you ready now for a short game? I can't hear you! Yay! I know that you are all ready. So here is the direction. I will show a group of words, and what you are going to do is to raise your thumbs up if the statement is true and put it down if the given statement is false. Clear? Ready? Let us start now. Number 1. Biographies and essays are examples of literary nonfiction. In 3, 2, 1, thumbs up or down? Good. Thumbs up. And this type of informational text is, yes, literary nonfiction text. Great start, kids! Moving on to number 2. Argument or persuasive text provides step-by-step guidelines that describe how to complete a task. Ready? Thumbs up or down? Yes, thumbs down. Why? Because it is not an argument or persuasive text that provides step-to-step guidelines on how to complete a task, but a procedural text. You are all doing great. Next is number 3. Comparison and contrast is one of the structures of expository text. Go! Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yes, thumbs up. It is the expository text that includes the comparison and contrast of one's structure. And finally, let us have the last number. Procedural text provide evidence with the intent of influencing beliefs. In 3, 2, 1, go! Thumbs up or thumbs down? Very good. Thumbs down. Why? Because the informational text that provides evidence with the intent of influencing belief is an argument or persuasion text. Who got the perfect score? Wow, very good. I know that all of you got a perfect score, and with that, let us give everyone a kudos, salute. Let's try it again. Kudos, salute. Do you want another game? Are you sure? Game. At this point, you will identify whether the given short selection is an example of expository text, procedural text, literary nonfiction, or argument or persuasion text. Prepare your flashcards with you and write your answers in it. Ready? Listen attentively. Number 1. Junk food is very harmful that is slowly eating away the health of the present generation. The term itself denotes how dangerous it is for our bodies. Most importantly, it tastes so good that people consume it daily. However, not much awareness is spread about the harmful effects of junk food. The problem is more serious than you think. Various studies show that junk foods impacts our health negatively. They contain higher levels of calories, fats, and sugar. On the contrary, they have very low amounts of healthy nutrients and lack dietary fibers. Parents, must discourage their children from consuming junk food because of ill effects it has on one's health. Raise your flashcards now. Very good. The answer is argument or persuasion text. This type of selection provides evidence with the intent of influencing the beliefs or actions of the target audience. Number 2. Dr. Jose Protasio Rizal was born in the town of Calamba, Laguna, on the 19th of June, 1861. The second son and the seventh among the 11 children of Francisco Mercado and Teodora Alonso. He began his early education at home with his mother as his first teacher and continued in Binyan, Laguna. He entered a Jesuit-run Ateneo Municipal de Manila in 1872 and obtained a bachelor's degree with highest honors in 1876. He studied medicine at the University of Santo Tomas but had to stop because he felt that the Filipino students were being discriminated by their Dominican tutors. He went to Madrid to Universidad Central de Madrid, and in 1885, at the age of 24, he finished his course in philosophy and letters with a grade of excellent. Show your answers now. Let me see. Yes, this selection is in literary nonfiction text. Why? Because it contains facts, but it is meant to entertain the reader. In this way, literary nonfiction reads like fiction and has story elements like character, setting, and plot. My kids, you are all doing great. Moving on to number 3. Whole year round, typhoon occurs. It is necessary to be prepared for the coming of any typhoon as predicted. First and foremost, inspect your house if it needs to be repaired or fixed. Then, clean up the house drainage system to avoid blockage. Next, store an adequate supply of food and water good for a few days. Ensure that appliances should be placed in an elevated position. They might be damaged if water can penetrate into them and in case floodwater rushes into your house. Lastly, always keep flashlights, candles, batteries, and first aid supplies. Let me see your answers, children. Wow, you got it. This time of selection is an example of procedural text, simply because it provides step-by-step guidelines that describe how to complete a task. Number 4. The moon and the sun are both bright, round objects in the sky. Indeed, viewed from the Earth's surface, both appear as similarly sized disks. That said, however, they are otherwise very different. The sun is a star, while the moon is a giant mass of cloud and dust that collapsed because of its gravity. When it did, the material that pulled into the center formed the sun. When the Earth was formed in the early solar system, it didn't have a moon. The moon was likely created when a large planet collided with the Earth. The resulting particle cloud rose and eventually condensed. And as expected, you did it, children. The answer is expository text. The selection provides factual information about a topic using a clear, non-narrative organizational structure with a major topic and supporting information. After conquering all the activities, how do you feel, children? Wow, good! It seems that everyone did a great job in identifying the purpose, key structural language features of various informational or factual texts. Before we end this episode, let me remind you that you have a task to do. You will cut out a sample of short selection from old newspaper or magazine for each type of informational text. Children, do this in your spare time. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope that you learned something from me. And remember, reading is always uplifting. So always read and discover the beauty in it. I am Cesare Pascual Espiritu, your learning facilitator. Till next time, smile!